that is.
Wow,
Look at you.
This is the TV booth.
Of the team and the owner's wife. So.
Oh, is this the
This
TV
picture
booth
just
or
went
is this
up
the radio
last week.
booth? I think this is the radio booth. Yeah, I think this is.
It will.
What?
He will never
What?
be forgotten.
One of the rooms that we passed, they don't even want us to pass like the door frame.
Oh,
So the
inside.
one room that he'll let us know, we just make sure that we can't pass the door frame.
okay.
Wait, what's this one? I will ask you guys. You okay? You make it. You made it.
Hey Nick, slow down please.
I want.
Whoa.
So this.
Okay, here's the name.
This is where people who are covering the game but aren't on TV or radio, this is where they get to work. Look at the little cards in front of you. It's got names on it. That's who gets to sit there for every game.
I could be my computer
How would
here
you
if
like
I
a
wanted to,
job
but I couldn't.
where you got to sit in this chair and watch the game? That'd be a fun job?
Oh yeah.
Yes, it would be. Yeah, that is. I keep telling them the dirt won't grow, but they keep watering it. I don't understand it. Do you know why they're watering it? Because it's not dirt. That whole infield is made out of clay.
It's clay.
So do you see that little machine right there?
Yeah.
Right. You see the rollers on it?
Yeah.
Where would you see one of those?
Usually you see them in construction.
Right. And maybe on a road where they're putting down the asphalt.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing. So what does clay do when it dries out?
It solidifies.
Well, and then it will crack.
Crack.
Yeah.
They don't want that to crack. That's why they keep watering it down. Well, we'll see that when we go down there. Now, I'm not going to do this for all the windows, but when they're up here watching the game, all of these windows are open. All of them.
Whoa.
Now you might ask, what if it's cold outside? It can't be cold because we would close the roof, turn on the heat. So the reason I showed you that is we get baseballs that come in here. Look above my finger. Look up there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
See the dents in the ceiling?
Oh
Those
dang.
are caused by baseballs. And turn around and look at the wall behind you.
Whoa.
All these holes were made by baseballs that went the wrong way.
Oh, what do you mean by
Like
the
a
wrong
foul
way?
ball.
Like they hit the ball and
So
keep
they wrote
swinging
the
back
name
here.
of the batter
Oh,
and the
dang.
pitcher.
I'm gonna go show
and
this
the
picture
day it
to
happened.
Natani, okay?
Alright.
Here, Natani, I'll show you a picture.
There's another one over there.
How cool.
Look at on the ceiling. That's crazy. There's bumps all over.
A ball.
So a baseball did that.
Hit the ball.
They want to hit the ball that way, but sometimes it goes the wrong way.
Okay.
I wonder if they ever get knocked in the forehead with the ball.
Yeah, do people
Well,
get hit all
up
the time?
here we don't worry about that because they're watching the game.
Okay.
It's the people up there
I
that
bet.
are on their second beer and are watching TikTok videos on their phone. Those are the people we worry about.
Yes.
That's Allie.
Oh boy. Nick, what you seeing there, buddy? The wall.
All right, we're going to move on, but I'll give you a couple minutes. Is there anything you see out there you want to ask me about? Because when we go on the field, it's going to be cold. Right now, we're not as cold. So is there anything out there you're wondering about?
What's that pink stuff on the baseball diamond?
Okay, that's a good question. So the bulbs that are in those big machines,
Yeah.
they're pink light.
Oh.
And that helps the grass grow.
Oh, so it's like a pink light.
It's a UV light, yes, to help the grass grow. Correct.
I wonder how many different kinds there are.
I don't. You can really, if you look at the one in the outfield, you can see the pink lights. You see the pink bulbs. That was a great question. Do we have another great question? All right, well, let's head down. We'll eventually get to it.
Okay.
That's our logo.
So this is the Milwaukee Brewers logo, guys.
So
Okay.
this right here is the Brewers clubhouse, or their locker room, right here. Let's go down to the... That is a bratwurst, by the way. Remember I showed you the pictures of the racing sausages? Before the game, they go out in that cart to the parking lot where we're having our tailgate parties, and they'll give you a gift. I had a group yesterday on a tour. They told me the sausages came to their tailgate, and they gave them a big pop-up tent, a cooler, T-shirts, and a bunch of sausages. They won the big prize that day.
What they win?
A big tent, a cooler, and T-shirts.
Oh.
All right, let's keep going here. They sleep at a hotel called the Pfister Hotel in downtown Milwaukee. And then they'll either take a coach bus here or an Uber to get to the ballpark. And they'll come in here on Monday. They don't have to carry any of their gear. They just walk in. And they'll come in and they'll see their number up on that gold plate. So if I'm number 12, I walk in that door and I look for number 12. And then when I get there, those chairs will not be in the locker. That's looks like they're all going into a timeout. They'll game on Monday is at 6:40 at night. They'll get here about 1 o'clock. Now, what do you do from 1 o'clock to 6:40? Well, here's what they can do. Over there, we have a cafeteria. They'll probably get a lunch. The Brewers supply them with a chef. And the chef won't make whatever they want. Like, you don't get to order jambalaya and you a quesadilla and you a burger. It's not like that. But they'll make 3 or 4 things and the players can pick what they want. Or they'll have it catered in from a restaurant. A couple very popular restaurants, if you've ever been to Mission Barbecue, they like to bring that in. And a lot of Hispanic food, because there's a lot of Hispanic players, people who speak Spanish. So they'll make a lot of that food. So they'll have a snack. Then maybe they'll go see the athletic trainer if they've got an owie. They might go to the batting cage, or they'll go out in the field and stretch, or throw the ball around, or they'll just relax. And what do? They'll go on their phones or their computers and do what you guys would do when you're sitting around. Look, these are pretty comfortable looking chairs.
So I'm gonna have to splice those 2 videos together because I accidentally exited
go
out.
out and have batting practice. Then they'll come in, maybe have a snack.
I don't know how to
before
splice
the
those 2
game.
videos together.
Then after the game, come in, have more food, take a shower. By the way, the shower room, it's not private showers.
What?
It's showers on a wall,
What?
just like they do in a high school locker room.
Yeah.
Oh,
And you
yeah.
just take your shower together, just like that. And then they get back on their bus and they go to the hotel, go to sleep, and come back the next day and do it all over again.
So
After Wednesday's game, they're done playing here. They'll take off all their uniforms. They'll put them in these laundry baskets.
basically that's
and
the
they'll stuff it in the laundry bags and take it to the next city dirty.
the home essentially.
For 3 days, they'll be in here,
be
except
in
when
here.
they're sleeping.
Okay.
They sleep at the hotel.
I'll be sure to tell my dad that he's a huge fan of baseball.
Now, we're going to go out on the field. The rule is we cannot go on the grass at all. Okay? Because that's real grass, and they're basically trying to grow it inside if you think about it.
I thought that
grass.
I thought that was AstroTurf.
No, it's real grass.
Oh.
So you can go. We'll go by it, but you can't touch the grass or go on the grass. You go up on the dirt part of the field.
Dirt.
Okay? It's going to be colder out there, so we're going to move so you guys don't get too cold. Are there any questions before we leave the warmth and go out to the cold? Right, as you go down this way, you're going to see a bathroom. And in that bathroom, there is a punching bag.
Ooh, punching bag.
Because let's say you had a doctor. You guys all have doctors? You've seen a doctor, right?
I seen a doctor yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope everything's okay.
Yep.
All right, good. All right. So let's say you had a doctor and they only had success 3 out of 10 times. Like they do 10 surgeries and 7 of their patients die. Would you want to go to that doctor?
No way.
No. But in baseball, if you only succeed 3 out of 10 times, you'll make $20 million a year. because
That's
that's
a lot of
good in
money.
baseball. So, in other words, there's lots of failure in baseball. So, what happens when a man who fails has a wooden bat in his hand?
It's a penalty.
He could do some damage. And so they were denting the doors and breaking things. So they put a punching bag in the bathroom so they could take the bat and pound on the punching bag.
Dang.
So you'll see the bag as we go out to the field.
Interesting.
So let's go down this way. All right, just don't go on the grass.
Whoa.
Just dirt.
I like
This is the field from down below. This is
right.
this is what the baseball players play in. Look at this.
Yeah, let's stay here for right now.
Okay.
So Austin and Brendan Simmons is come a little bit away from the well.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't want a man chasing us with a shovel. We can go on the grass. We all have to run really fast. Who's ever the smallest? All right, let's head this way. Let's go over to the Brewers dugout.
Hey guys, so Austin, you're getting right close to that grass.
Oh, sorry.
Now, this was all new grass before the season started. But look, they just put new grass in again. Yet the last, I don't know why. It's real grass.
That's
So.
it. So splice it.
Now, do they use specific
That splice it.
chemicals to make sure that there aren't any weeds?
Splice it.
This is called Kentucky bluegrass. It was grown in Pennsylvania and then shipped here. It was sod, big rolls of sod. It's not like grown from seed. Now, you want to check out the Brewers dugout? You can do that. Do we want to try another cool picture?
Alright, let's do another cool picture.
Let me see how we do this. Come on down here. All right, I want you to go inside here and walk all the way down. Okay, go inside here and walk all the way down. Just be careful. In here, go all the way down, and then you put your arms on there like a ball player. Okay? All the way down. Yep, keep moving. Hang on. Now you guys look like a ball team.
You got it, Spence. You guys are doing awesome.
And perfect.
All the way down. That's good. Now we got, hold on. This. Now you got to put your arms up there like you're a ball player.
All right, you gotta have confidence.
You got to put them up and like you're
Austin,
leaning,
you're gonna set it
watching the
like that.
game.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yes. Because they don't want those seeds to grow up
Oh yeah,
like
get
planted.
sunflowers.
So they want to. We don't want sunflowers in the middle of the field. No.
That's all the question.
Yeah.
Did I hear right? On the 21st of August, they're doing a Bob Euchre.
Yeah, Bob Euchre Day, where they're going
So here's
to be a whole
something.
Bob Euchre celebration. A celebration of his life. It
So-
won't be sad, it'll be happy.
What are we gonna do for the Bob Euchre celebration?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know?
I'm
Okay.
going to tell you, they don't talk to me about stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
I'm not that important.
If I heard right, Austin, they're going to have like family videos of his family and stuff.
The whole
and-
game. And
Yeah.
Bob Costas,
Yep.
he's going to be the MC
Yep.
that day.
We're going to have several celebrities here.
It'll be emotional, but it won't be sad. Right. If that makes sense. It'll be a celebration. We've already mourned at losing him. Now we'll celebrate having him. Oh, that was very well put.
Yeah, that was
It really
great.
was well put. I should write that down.
Send it in.
Splice it.
I found recognition. All right, let's head down this way.
We'll look for his sunglasses.
Don't touch them.
You know what? We're not going to go that way because of that strain, so we'll go this way.
Yeah, right.
On a road. Yeah. That's all clay. So you see the dark stuff by home plate? Yeah. That is clay. It's not been covered up by the stone they put out there.
Yeah, I had to splice. I had to figure out how to splice it. because I accidentally.